So well, participant friends, today's class is done from another laboratory, and that's why you may be a little bit difficulty in observing the contents of these slides. Still, I hope you will be able to see it. Participant friends, the heading of the class is forgetting. We discussed so much well about memory, and for understanding memory, we must have to understand forgetting so much well. Reversely, for understanding forgetting, we are to understand memory so much well. Well, let us see the contents of this specific class which will help you to know in details about forgetting. And with the help of the knowledge of forgetting, I am confirmed that your perception relating to memory will be quite clear, about which we discussed so much well in our earlier classes. Forgetting is a very familiar and common phenomenon. Means it happens in our everyday life, and that's why the term has similarity, or the term is well known. We are well acquainted with the term forgetting, and it is a very common or natural event or phenomenon. Psychologists generally use the term forgetting to refer to apparent loss of information or memory, in a sense, already encoded and stored in long-term memory. Friends, we have come to know about here long-term memory. This is one of the types of memory. And in the process of memorization, there are 4 specific steps about which we had discussion so much well. And the steps are, first of all, we are to learn. Thenceforth, the learning experience is to be retained in the psychic order. And thenceforth, we are to recognize. And in the last stage, memorization or memory takes place. Means for the process of memorization, learning has special significance. At the same time, retention means preserving the idea, storing the idea. You say, encoding the idea in the form of image in the psychic order has special significance. And thenceforth, we are to recognize the stored idea at the moment of need or demand. And thenceforth we memorize, oh, this is. Let us see the contents of the next slide. In a simple language, when we are to explain about what is forgetting and why it is important, or why forgetting happens or results, we are to explain this way, that in a simple psychological language, forgetting is the failure to remember an idea, or to bringing back, or to memorize, or to bring back the encoded idea in the form of image from the unconscious mind to the conscious mind as per demand of the moment. So to remember an idea or experience, thus failure to remember past events or past happenings, ideas, situations, persons, phenomena, etc. may be called as forgetting. It is a spontaneous or gradual process in which old memories or encoded images are unable to be recalled, means we fail to regain back from memory storage, means from the unconscious level to the conscious level. Let us see the next slide so that we can have or we can understand why forgetting is important. It is subject to delicately balanced optimization which ensures that relevant memories are recalled. Forgetting can be reduced through repetition, means the way of reducing forgetting has also been pointed out here in the contents of the slide. Friends, repetition is a good device of learning. For the perfection of learning, as per the law of exercise of Edward Lee Thorndike, repetition has the utmost necessity. Means the event, the situation, the phenomenon we encounter or we face or we learn are to be repeated so that we can perfectly encode the image of the learning situation. And avoiding forgetting is a demand or is a special necessity of our life so that we can lead life according to the demand or demands of the changed time. And for doing so means for, protecting the process of forgetting, we are to repeat the same event for many times so that perfect image is encoded or stored in the storehouse of knowledge, means in the psychic order, particularly in the unconscious mind. Adding on the reviewing information, means time is changing so much dynamically, and as per the demand of change time, we are to add and re-add and we are to review information of, this should be of, retrieval can also slow down the rate of forgetting. Means how we can slow down the level of forgetting or rate of forgetting. This has well been explained here. And the means is we are to adding sufficient information with the old stock and reviewing information as per the demand of, this should be of, retrieval can also slow down the rate of forgetting, which is to be well attended by every learner as well as every person for leading life, by facing the challenges of life situations. Let us see the next slide. According to Aristotle, means these are some of the definitions of forgetting we are to see now so that our concept, our perception relating to forgetting become much clear, or our perceptions become much clear, or our perception becomes very crystal clear, very clear. And Aristotle defined forgetting, means in the words of Aristotle defined, and I like to quote or place before you for your consideration so that your perception relating to forgetting become much clear. Forgetting is fading of original experiences with passage of time. It arises due to disuse. So friends, disuse means for lack of repetition, forgetting takes place, forgetting happens or results in the psychic order. And that's why at the time of defining about forgetting, Aristotle explained, and I quote, forgetting is fading of original experiences with passage of time. It arises, it results due to disuse or due to the lack of repetition of the learned event or phenomenon, or repetition of the same situation for many times for its perfection or for their perfections. Let us see the next slide. According to Goddard, is another psychologist, Goddard explained, retention may be reviewed in either positive or negative aspect. On forgetting is negative aspect of retention. At the time of, you see, starting the class, I told you that for memorization, we are to learn, we are to retain, we are to recognize, and then we are to memorize. So friends, here in this definition, Goddard has explained so much well about the importance of retention, and he has pointed out that retention may be viewed in either positive or negative aspect, and forgetting is negative aspect of retention of a particular learned event or situation or phenomenon or happenings. Let us see the next slide so that we can come to know about the other definition. According to Moon, forgetting is failing to retain or to be able to recall which has been acquired or which has well been encoded in the form of image and stored or preserved in the unconscious level of mind, so that as per the demand of change situation of life, we can regain back the stored idea or in the form of which are stored in the form of image to the conscious level from the unconscious level of our mind. Let us see the next slide so that we can come to know about the definition of Drevher. This is the definition of Drevher. In the words of Drevher, forgetting means failure at any time to recall an experience when attempt to show or to perform an action previously learned or faced. So friends, at the time of explaining or defining forgetting, Drevher is of the opinion that forgetting means failure at any time to recall an experience when attempt to show or to perform an action previously learned. And hereby you see, witnessing the definition which has well been forwarded by Drevher, we can understand about forgetting and the reason or the reasons of forgetting. Let us see the next slide. You see, this is according to Stasher and Sholey. Stasher and Sholey, forgetting is the negative aspect of the memory. This is not the positive aspect of memory. It is the failure to recall that which was once learned as well as stored in the form of image. How to say that? It is simply the failure to recall, recognize or retain or regain back from the unconscious mind to the conscious level of mind to face life situation or situations. And let us come to the last part of this class. Bhatia regarded forgetting as forgetting is the failure of the individual or of the concerned person to review in consciousness an idea or group of ideas without the help of the original stimulus. So friends, forgetting or knowing about forgetting, understanding the concept of forgetting, and knowing about the reasons of forgetting, and coming to know about, you see, the way of protecting the way of forgetting or protecting forgetting, these are very much important for preserving the learning events in the storehouse of our mind, means in our brain. So friends, just like understanding memory, we are to understand forgetting so much well, because whatever we will learn or whatever we learn, all are we, with the help of the process of memorization, bring back from the unconscious mind to the conscious level to solve different problems of our life and to lead a life or live life successfully, which is the prime concern of life of everybody. Friends, life is a very fascinating forgetting journey, it is a very fantastic journey, and to enjoy it, we must have to protect, protect the process of memorization so much well, and we are to block the process of forgetting so much well, so that we can, by facing the chance time bring forward challenges, we can go ahead towards the point of success in our life situation. And in next class, we are to discuss some of the basic concerns which have link with the process or with the contents of forgetting. You will come to know so much well in that class. For today, this much, and I must have to say thank you all. You study all these contents so that your perception concerning to memory becomes much clear, and your ideas relating to forgetting become very clear, and you get the information how to protect the storehouse of memory so that you can face your life so much courageously as well as successfully. Thank you so much.